My name is Jacob Kelly from Shallow Graves Magazine, and this is
the mayor of Slamtown, the ambassador of abdominals, the shaman of sexy, formerly known as WWE superstar John Morrison, currently known as Lucha Underground champion Johnny Mundo.
Okay.
Wrestlers make up nicknames for themselves. It's a thing that we do.
I've noticed. Okay, Johnny, so I would like to start off with a simple question. What made you want to get into wrestling?
Oh, man. The first thing that attracted me to wrestling was all the larger-than-life characters, and I watched it every Sunday, every weekend, every Saturday, every Sunday when I was a kid. Huge fan of Warrior and Hogan first, and then fell in love with Macho Man, the Rockers, Shawn Michaels.
Had to see all that up here.
Yeah, everyone's got a Macho Man impersonation. Dig it. And I'd watch wrestling, and then me and my buddies would go in each other's front yards and beat each other up, and try to put each other in camel clutches and Boston crabs. And one of my buddies, we were in 8th grade, and he was a freshman. He went out for the wrestling team in high school, and he came back and he whooped all of us. Like, he just killed us. And it was on that day that I was like, I need to join the high school wrestling team because I'm going to come back next year and whoop all my little friends. And I did. And I went to high school. I was captain of the wrestling team for my junior, senior year. Wrestled varsity all 4 years. I wrestled for a year at UC Davis. And I majored in film at Davis. I didn't really think of pro wrestling as a career until I saw Tough Enough. And then it kind of dawned on me that all the stuff that I was interested in went back to my passion as a kid, which was pro wrestling.
Okay, that makes it interesting because we just interviewed Vampiro, and he was talking about how Lucha is about family and how it goes down generation to generation. So, what made you get into the Lucha Underground kind of circuit?
So, you mentioned you watched Eminem in WWE. My debut match with Eminem with Joey Molina was Eminem versus Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero in Madison Square Garden in 2005. That was WWE American style, but my very first match was with Rey. And I mean, as far as like the most famous quintessential luchador of all times, I mean, he's standing right over there.
Yeah.
Man is beloved in Mexico. I was a fan of him growing up. I'm a fan of him now.
Oh yeah, I
so
understand that.
I've been exposed to wrestling him in WWE, in Mexico, Psychosis, Crazy, and Juventud. And when I stepped away, I started doing a lot of stunt training, parkour, some Wing Chun, some hand trapping, martial arts tricking, and I really leveled up my physical game. So when Lucha Underground started, I heard from Christy Joseph that we were going to do a hybrid of gritty action movies, lucha, and American pro wrestling, and it was going to be in my hometown of Los Angeles. And for all those reasons, I was like, yes, 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 sign me up for Lucha Underground.
Okay, well, last question since we only have time for 3 is, are you really enjoying this Lucha Underground circuit and everything about it? And I want to ask, do you think it's better than WWE in any ways?
Absolutely. The best work of my career is in Lucha Underground. The matches that I've had with Puma, Cage, Willie Mack, Phoenix, Pentagon, Shane Strickland, Sami Callihan are the best matches that I've had since I started in professional wrestling. And it's for a couple reasons.
Because he's the best in the world, that's why. That's the only reason that matters, so pay attention to that.
He said it. I didn't even have to say it about myself, and I was about to. Thank you, Vampiro. That, and we get this canvas, the canvas of Lucha Underground, and we are free to paint whatever kind of picture we want. And because we're the most talented roster in the wrestling world, and we have the canvas, and we're free to paint whatever picture we want, you're getting the best matches, you're getting the production value of Robert Rodriguez and Mark Burnett in a fast-paced, hard-hitting, hour-long show. And for all those reasons, I feel like Lucha Underground is the strongest wrestling show on the air today. The other thing that I'll say about Lucha is we have an off-season. There's every other sport and every other TV show all have off-seasons. And because we have an off-season, we're free to be creative outside Lucha. And I've been working on something for the past 4 years that's very near and dear to my heart. It's a movie called Boone the Bounty Hunter. I wrote, produced, did the action design, and star in this movie. And I would not have been able to do this with WWE because your time is all accounted for. But with Lucha Underground, I've been able to finally finish this movie, Boone the Bounty Hunter. You can hang on to that.
Thank you.
The premiere public screening is actually tonight in Chicago, a few miles from here at Showplace Icon Cinema at 8 p.m. The movie comes out May 9th on Amazon, iTunes, and June 6th on DVD at Walmart. It's my other passion in life. Grew up on action movies and pro wrestling, and because of Lucha Underground and the schedule we have, I'm able to do both, which I'm super thankful for.
Thank you, Johnny. That was a lot, actually. Thank you.
Thank you so much.